Well, it's Sunday, the November 5th, and it's kind of a sad day today because Victoria flew home this morning, and she had some meetings that she needed to tend to back home. So it's just me and Missy for 7 whole days. Or you want to be on camera? What's happening here? You want to go down or? Anyway, we just basically spent the day chilling and having some coffee, spent a little bit of time outside, chatted with some of our neighbors here in this Overlander spot. One of our neighbors actually was another unit that we seen at a completely different Overlander spot, and it was like way further north, like, well, not way, like 45 minutes further north from where we are now. It was in Layton, Utah, and we're now in Salt Lake. But we pull into this Overlander spot last night, and I seen the truck and the camper, and it didn't dawn on me at that point in time until we got situated and parked and set up a Starlink, and then we took Missy for a little bit of a walk along the water feature here. It's right next door to a golf course. So we went for a walk, dodged as much geese poop as we could. And on our walk back, we were walking by this truck and camper to get to our unit, and it looked really familiar. It had a solar system on the roof, and I remember checking it out when we were at the first Overlander spot. It was actually the first place we stopped at in Utah. And I was like, that is totally the same unit we saw in Layton at that other Overlander spot. It was right next to a convention center. It was like an overflow parking lot that rarely ever got used. And they were like established there. They had the camper all unhooked, the jacks down, the slides out, and we went there and stayed for a few days and finished off our work week, and then we ended up moving on. But it was just so crazy that we drove 45 minutes south, and we stopped at our first Overlander spot. And the only reason why we stopped at this one is because it was relatively close to the airport. And sure enough, we see the same people. So I did chat with them this morning, and the name was Adam and Denise. And yeah, nice people. They're nomads living out of their camper trailer, and they have been for a while now. And yeah, we just basically spent the day having some coffee and relaxing, really not wanting to move. And it was kind of cloudy anyway, and our batteries were in good shape. The sun's out now. But yeah, I spent some time doing that and clearing out all the files on this current memory card so that I can free up more space to shoot some more video today. But I'm going to take you along the journey of packing up this camper and getting it ready for the highway. Well, first thing we've got to do is we've got to put everything away so it doesn't fall off and bounce all over the place. We have a TV/monitor up here that's just sitting on this moving tray, so we got to take that down. We literally just put everything face down on the bed, and it doesn't move at all. 2 monitors, there's another monitor right here. And both my laptops are up there. I put one under the pillows, and then the other one's just sitting on top of the bed. And then we just have some miscellaneous things here. We normally have a laptop bag in there, but Victoria has it right now on her travels back home. I just got word that she landed. She was stuck in Calgary for an hour and a half or something, and then she hopped on her flight to Saskatoon, and she landed there. So the other thing I got to do is I got to put lids on Missy's water. She just ate and drank something too, so she should be good for a little while. When I say a little while, I don't mean a very long time. I was meaning to Google that because she sure eats a lot. The other thing I got to do is I got to take the Starlink apart. So we have the modem here. The modem's just sitting right there, and we just run the cable through the window, and then I got to go on the roof and grab it. So all right, well, you guys may as well come outside with me. Now the fun part is climbing over the gas cans and the bike rack to get onto the roof. Oh, I gotta make sure I get the wire out first. This all becomes routine after a while, after you do this so many times. Problem is we're used to doing this as a tag team, and now everything's all on me. So now I need to make sure I'm being super vigilant, because Victoria's always reminding me of things, and admittedly I'm always forgetting things. But it is what it is. We adapt. Sometimes we have some pretty good views from up here too. Seen lots of amazing sunsets. It's also easier to take this thing down when you have somebody to pass it to. Train Missy, I guess, so she can earn her keep here. Don't love doing that. There's that camper I was telling you about. They must have ran to go do some errands or something, but this was our parking lot. It's on Overlander. There's a golf course right there. Been watching people golf all day. All right, got our Starlink here now. We'll get it thrown up onto the bed as well. I think that's everything. Got my phone charging here. All right. Gotta put the slide in and stuff, but I'm gonna have to get a little Missy into the truck. So let's maybe do that next. Grabbed my water bottle, and then I realized that I need to secure everything in the fridge. Well, you heard fridge, hey? Interesting. Oh, I know. She's gonna have a whole seat to herself now. Not sure what she's gonna do. I was originally really worried about the leather seats, but she seems to be pretty mindful of that. All right, let's hit the road. Well, I'm glad we're not going on any interstates or anything like that, because those are quite daunting. Especially when you don't have a co-pilot. Well, we made it to the east side of Salt Lake. East Valley, I believe it was called. Might have to double check that, but yeah, there's an AutoZone here, but then there's an EOS Fitness right behind. And look at those views. Not sure if I like where we're at, but I'll give it a shot for one night and see what happens. But I'm gonna set up Starlink quick and get Missy inside eating some food. Yeah, doing this over and over and over again. It does get old after a while, I'm not gonna lie. Just hope that the neighbors and stuff don't really care if they start making a fuss or whatever. Village cleaners. It looks like we have a laundromat right across the street. Yeah, might be able to do some laundry even while we're here. Get some workouts in, some laundry. I wouldn't be upset at that. Missy actually did pretty good driving down here. She didn't try to come up on my lap at all. Not once. Oh, let me get the Starlink set up again. Okay. All right, Starlink is powered on, and just like that, we are back and settled with a new scenery, a new part of town. Yeah, so we got settled in, set up Starlink, went to the gym, had a chest day, and sat in the sauna for like 20 minutes. Had a nice hot shower, shaved, did all the things that I needed to do. So now, me and Missy need something to eat. And oh yeah, she's been meowing like crazy ever since I came back. So what am I making on my first bachelor night? Well, I found a jar of Ukrainian borscht soup. It's really good. It's like homemade style borscht soup, but I need to get my protein in. I just threw the wrapper out, but we have some about a pound of hamburger, grass-fed hamburger, that we got from Walmart. And I'm going to try and mix the two together. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I like borscht and I like hamburger, so I just figured I would give it a shot. So I'll finish up here, and then maybe I'll update you later if it's going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm waiting until my food is done before I give Missy her food so that she stays out of my hair while I'm eating. Well, Missy just polished off a full can of her tiki cat food, but I let mine cool down a little bit. I mean, it looks like borscht soup and red hamburger mixed in it. The hamburger just all turned red. But I tried to keep some of the fat from the hamburger, but I don't know. This will be my first time trying it. It's probably still a little too hot. It's not the worst thing I've ever had. It works. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to tell Victoria about this meal or not, but it works. Will I do it again? I guess it would depend on what I have in the pantry on a night when I'm by myself and cooking for myself. But if the opportunity presented itself where I needed to make something with hamburger and there was borscht soup in the fridge, I'd probably do it again. Kind of thinking maybe shredded cheese would have been good on there. Not sure. I think shredded cheese would have been really good. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night, because after this I'm going to crawl into bed and maybe do some more editing or do some more computer stuff. But yeah, it was kind of a long emotional day. Victoria leaving. She's safe and sound at home. Had a taco night with her parents, and she went to bed pretty early. But yeah, it was a Sunday.